Hello everyone, my name is Lisa. Today my topic is about SDG 3. This is my full part. The first is the basic research. The goal of SDG 3 is ensure healthy lives and promote well-being for all at all ages. The data on the SDG 3 website shows that in the context of the COVID-19 crisis, the global health sector has been hit, in particular by an increase in the frequency of anxiety and depression among people. There are data showing that anxiety occupies the first place among global mental and substance use disorders. The main place where my topic research takes place is in China, and according to figures 3 and 4, it can be seen that Chinese people's anxiety fluctuates but has an overall upward trend, and that the higher anxiety index is spatially distributed in the more economically developed regions. In addition, women are more likely to suffer from anxiety disorders than men. When it comes to anxiety, it is unpleasant feeling by nature. It is also more complex and uncertain in its classification, so this is the first challenge. And next is the causes. The first is because some patients are infected by COVID-19, and the second is those healthcare professionals are under the huge pressure in the work. And the third one is people who are isolated at home or in hotels. They were affected by data exposed in the news media. And when it comes to the impacts of anxiety disorders, the primary impact is on sleep and physical health, and it also can lead to social withdrawal. And the third one is anxiety can impair work efficiency, family engagement, and so on. So in the context of the ongoing global COVID-19, relieving anxiety is a key for people to live in a good frame of mind. So my target group is from 15 to 49 years old. And this is my stakeholders. Considering the side effects of psychotropic drugs, the relationship between sleep quality as well as psychological, psychiatric disorders, and the social emphasis on this area. Also, the government department's regulation of the health situation of citizens on the internet. These Chinese associations, institutions, and government departments are all beneficiaries of anxiety relief. This is my precedence analysis. The first one is a meditation app, which is a complementary therapy that can accompany the traditional therapy and professional therapy. The function of it is to help people sleep, record mood, and do the meditation to relax and get rid of the anxiety symptoms. And also it can, its target group is to go for complete novices and seasoned practitioners. So but it is not friendly to busy healthcare workers and some older people who do not use mobile phones. And also the research, the data, there's no data to support on whether these types of meditation can relieve everyone's anxiety. And the second is the calming therapy. It is a herbal remedies, which is can replace the traditional anti-anxiety medicine. It is available as a plant in the West as an over-the-counter medicine that can effectively help patients with mild and moderate anxiety. So the target group is 210 currently anxious participants with diagnosed GAD who are non-medicated. And the outcome is this study demonstrates that calming therapy is safe and effective in the treatment of GAD, but its disadvantage is that it is only effective for some patients with relatively mild symptoms, and it's not clear whether it is effective for different types of anxiety disorders. Further research and investigation is needed. So the third one is the anti-stress app. It's an anxiety relief game. It can relaxation, distract people's focus, and enter in amusement space by through the bubble ride popping, fidget spinners, pins clicking, soap carving, and many more mindless games. And it is no win or lose games, but it is hard to stay on for people who do not like to play games or cannot concentrate on one thing for a long time. And this is the thing from future. The first is mental health. I think this logo. People were able to identify their negative and positive emotions and will no longer find it difficult to describe anxious events in their life in future. And when they walking home or downstairs in public places, they can be encouraged by some logos to motivate themselves to look at anxiety in a positive mood and to find suitable ways to relieve anxiety symptoms, such as taking a trip. The second is in some entertainment venues such as karaoke bars that encourage people to sing and give their confidence as well as relaxation to forget their worries. They can feel that people understand their anxious events and give them the space to grow and digest their negative emotions in their space. So this suggests that a unique space for Wetton may alleviate people's anxiety levels. And the third one is tracking. It can tracking people's moods by the change of the t-shirt color and the different color could allow anxious people to forget their worries for a while and regain the confidence to do everything right. This illustrates that the importance of systematic screening and follow-up of each individual's anxiety symptoms. And this is my design challenge. My question is how to help people in China with minor anxiety symptoms find ways to relieve their anxiety. The goal is in addition to professional medical therapy, the complementary therapy can be used to self-regulate negative emotions and reduce anxiety symptoms. So, for the systematic design, it uses online inquiries and offline appointments. And for the intelligentized system, it can make the wide range of the screening to increase efficiency and saving power. And also in the humanization, they can consider patient privacy and some diagnostic barriers, so they can give them the private space to alleviate their symptoms.